Hi everyone, today I'm going to change these switches here. There's nothing wrong with them, they work just fine, but as you can see they are worn at the front there, tips are worn out there, and it needs a good clean as well. So what we're going to do today, we're going to take this out and we're going to replace these two switches with some new ones that I've got here. These are Volkswagen, that's the part number there. There are some copy ones on eBay. I'm not sure what quality they are, but I'm sure they're okay. So let's get right into it. So what you're going to need is a trim tool like this. This is well worn and chewed. This has been out before, so it's quite easy to pop it out again. So what you're doing, you're working from the top up, not from the bottom, because there's a tang under there. So we always start from the top here, okay? So if you just work your way around, and mine will come out quite easy because it's been out, like I said. And as you can see, it's got these metal tabs around here like that, and as you can see the bottom one has a tang there, so that goes underneath. So when you put it back in, that goes underneath first, and then you just snap it down all the way around, okay? So that is your thing removed. And then what we need to do then, let's take all these plugs out, okay? So as you can see, that one's got a tang there, so you put your finger on there and pull it out. That one there is the same there. There's a tiny one at the top, put your nail there, put your finger on that and that'll pull it out. This is the same here. Press that down and that'll pull out. Okay, so pull that out there. So with one hand, I can't do it with one hand. Let's see if I can. Okay, so that's all the plugs removed. The next thing we need to do is remove the actual window switches from here, and to do that what you've got is a couple of tabs here, 1, 2, same on the other side, 1, 2. So all we need to do there is put a little screwdriver down the side here and then just prise it up carefully. Okay, so after you put the screwdriver in there and you lift it up, this here will come out in one piece. Look at the mess on that. Okay, so that's your old piece. So what we'll do now, we're going to give this a really good clean all around, and then we can then pop the new one back in. Okay, so that was nice and easy. Give it a good clean. Now we can put the new switches back in. So these are the new ones. These are Volkswagen ones, and all we're going to do is, so make sure it's facing that way, and you want that to face that way, so the hooks go in that way. Then pop it in the hole like that, make sure they're the right way, like that. And then what you're doing then is just pushing it down till it clicks, snaps in place like that, and that should be it. Once it's snapped in place there, flip it over, make sure the switches work like that, which they are there. Then we can plug all the plugs in. So we know that the blue one goes to the blue one. Again, this is one-handed, so I'll have to put you down for a sec. There we go. That's all of them in there. And then just before we put it back in, what we're going to do, we're going to try it. So everything works okay. So let's put the ignition on like that. Driver's window down. That works perfect. Passenger window. That works. Back up again. Now to put it back in is quite simple. So as we said before, that bottom tang needs to go underneath like that, and then all we're doing then is snapping it up on the way so that you hear it snap into place like that, and that's it, all fitted back. Nice and easy, quick, easy job. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if it's helpful to you. Thank you very much.